Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Brands, and today I'm bringing you guys the top 15 best movies of 2016. These are my personal best movies that I enjoyed the most this year. And before I get this started, I have a few honorable mentions. I've got Doctor Strange, Finding Dory, and The Accountant. I surprisingly liked that movie. Some people didn't, but I did. Those are my 3 honorable mentions, and I didn't see every movie this year. Like, I didn't see La La Land. I really wanted to see that. I think that would have probably made the list. And another movie I really wanted to see, but I just didn't get the chance to see, was Moonlight. I really wanted to see Moonlight, but it's not going to be in this list because I didn't see it. So sorry about that, guys, but this is my personal best list, so it might not be what you like, but it's what I like. Without further ado, let's get this started. Sully. Tom Hanks plays Sully Sullenberg, the guy whose engine failed while he was flying and landed on the Hudson River. I really loved this movie. I thought it was a really good telling of the real events that happened that day, and also all the controversy behind everything that happened that day, and I thought it was really good. 10 Cloverfield Lane, a movie taking place entirely in this underground bunker, and I thought that really set the tone for this movie. This movie was great. It had suspense, it had everything I wanted. John Goodman's character legitly freaked me out. He was on each end. He had a dark undertone to him, and he was like a slimy character, and you didn't know what was going on with him and what it was all about and what's actually on the other side. Zootopia, one of the more mature animations we got this year, but both kids and adults can enjoy, and I liked how they tackled society and social and real life issues in everyday life, but just with animals, and it explored the human experience just with animals, and I thought it was really smart in how they did it, and it was an overall fun experience. And I also liked all the movie and TV references, especially the Breaking Bad one. That was great. Deepwater Horizon. I believe that this is probably one of the best disaster movies, not just because it actually happened, but because of how it was executed. It was intense, it was gripping, and you know the outcome, but people do die. And when things are going down, it is violent and it was vile, and they did not hold back. But I like how they went down the path of showing us the harsh reality and how people were really deeply affected. Don't Breathe, a horror/thriller with 3 robbers who are trying to rob this old blind man's house, but they don't know what they're in for. And it was amazing. This premise was genius, thrilling, it was chilling, and Stephen Lang, oh my gosh, when you step into his house, you better beg for mercy. The Jungle Book, the retelling of the tale The Jungle Book, and this movie was a blast. The CGI was spectacular. It was so good, it was so well immersed. Disney did such a great job. I wasn't even skeptical because I know Disney will bring it when it comes to really, really well recognized films. And the little boy who portrayed Mowgli was so great at acting around CGI animals and a CGI world. He did really great. Nocturnal Animals, a movie I saw not too long ago that was so good and done with such precision that it didn't leave my mind. I started peeling back more layers and finding out really what this movie was about. It's one of those movies that you can rewatch it and you can view it through a different eye perspective. And if you're into those type of movies, you're really going to love Nocturnal Animals because it is a perfect example. Kubo and the Two Strings, a movie I didn't know I was going to like as much as I did, but this use of animatronics is so impressive, you just have to give it credit. It was so well done, you can even see the texture just seeping off the screen, and it is so sad that this movie bombed at the box office because it really did deserve so much more praise than it actually got, and that's why it's 8 on my top 15 list. The Edge of 17, a movie I like to think of as a little gem. It is so realistic, it is so real, it feels like you're watching something right before you, and it speaks out to so many different various groups, like people in denial, people in crisis, and people who are just lonely. And I think this movie projected that in such a great way. Captain America Civil War, one of my most anticipated movies of 2016, and it did not disappoint. We had conflict amongst our heroes that we've known to grow and love, old and new. We got Black Panther in this, and we also got Spider-Man. Like, what more could you ask for? And we also got an amazing airport scene that I know everyone loved. That was so amazing to see on the big screen. Star Wars Rogue One, another one of my most anticipated movies of 2016, and this showed us just how dark and gritty the Star Wars universe can be, and we got some nice aerial battles, some great on-ground battles, and some new characters that we actually care about, that they take some risks with, which I was really impressed by. And this movie had to have one of the best third acts. Everything came to a close, and damn did it come to a close. Hacksaw Ridge, a movie that completely blew me out of the water. Mel Gibson is back, and he is at his best. This movie was about an American soldier who was a pacifist. He didn't like killing anyone, and he was the only person in World War II to not fire a weapon. Great performances all round, and a great true tale. The Nice Guys, a detective comedy movie set in the 70s starring Russell Crowe and Ryan Gosling teaming up to get to the bottom of this case with this missing girl and the death of a, let's just say, actress. Ryan Gosling flat out floored me in this movie. He was hilarious, and so was Russell Crowe and the whole cast involved, but especially this little girl who gave an adult performance. It was literally like an adult speaking through a little girl's body, and this movie definitely deserves to be in the top 3. Yes, at number 2, we've got the Merc with the Mouth Deadpool. Finally, after so many years, Ryan Reynolds has got the opportunity to play this role fans have been roaring for so long. It literally feels like the role Ryan Reynolds was born to play, not Green Lantern or that previous Deadpool we got. Whoa. This was a wake-up call for studios to not shy away from that 15 or R rating. This movie had so many things going on, but it didn't feel over-bloated or unnecessary, because the film realizes what it is, and that's what I like about movies, when they know what they are, and Deadpool really knew what it was. Yes, Arrival is my number 1 pick. This movie impressed me. It did something different. It's not an alien invasion movie. Well, it is, but it isn't. You have to kind of watch it to grasp what this movie really is about. Amy Adams yet again proves that she's a great actress. If she's going to get any award this year, I think it will be mostly for this movie. Yes, this movie had great performances all around again, and a very different third act that was different to the movie entirely, but I enjoyed it. And this movie, like Nocturnal Animals, makes you think. And it was really hard to decide which was going to be my number 1, but this movie was made very well. It made me think, it gave great performances, it gave great elements that I wasn't expecting, and it definitely deserves to be my number 1. So yeah, that's my best movies of 2016, guys. Comment below yours, and my worst list is coming soon. Don't know when, but is coming soon, so hopefully you guys tune in for that. And it's Brands, and I'm out.